Hey guys, Avatar here, welcome back. I'm here to explain 99 Levels to Hell 2.0. This game that was just released to Steam. Pretty sweet little game here, honestly. It's built as an action indie game by Zaxxix Games and Be Evil. Pretty cool. It's a roguelike game, which is a genre of games that I like very much so, although I do suck at them because they're usually extremely hard. And more often than not have some sort of platforming things to them. Platforming elements, I should say. Options are pretty lax. You have your random, I shouldn't say random, you have your normal key bindings as well as your music slider here. However, this is on, I believe, on the Unity engine, so you can have the text box that lets you, before you open it, tells you what resolution you want to run it in, if it's windowed or not, and has preset graphical, you know, beautiful, gorgeous, whatever. I have it on the highest settings, not a problem. Extremely awesome game, though. I will just tell you flat out right out the beginning. Honestly, it's one of my favorite games that I've ever played, and I wasn't expecting that from this game, honestly, but it is just tons of fun. So, like I said, it's action indie. Basically, there's 99 levels of hell that you want to get through. It's a roguelike, so there's permadeath, and you are always trying to basically better yourself and get to the next area, but you always kind of have to start from the beginning, which is kind of cool. Like some other roguelike games like Risk of Rain, as you go you can kind of try to unlock a few new characters. So I have the Magician and the Major so far. I believe there's two other guys here I need to find. I was able to find the Major in the second zone randomly, which we'll talk a little bit more here in a second. They both have a little bit different. So the Magician has 3 bombs and 5 health points there. Major has 6 health points, 2 bombs, and a little bit extra damage. So let's go ahead and play with the Major. The Major also has this like submachine gun, and the Magician has a shotgun. Let's play with the Magician first, actually. I'll show you both of them, because I sucked that bad on it. So you're able to play. As you go, and as you kind of are able to progress through the game, I should say, you're able to kind of unlock these doors. So, in a sense, that's really not permadeath, I guess, since you can always kind of start again from the beginning, but your score and everything does kind of reset. Also, as you go through these levels, you're able to find these little lore objects that you can find and kind of unlock here permanently that you can go ahead and look to. The first one I'll go ahead and let you listen to. The voice acting is actually pretty cool to this game. Again, it's only $4.99, so it's pretty impressive. Let's go ahead and listen to this real quick.
This sick, sad tale begins on a bleak and twisted night. A witch mother bearing twins, 2 boys, one dark, one light. Though overcome with joy, the mother soon grew sickly. She tried her best for her boys, but the illness took her quickly.
So I kind of like it. I think it's cool, fun, whatever. And as you can go on, you can get more. I'm not going to spoil any of it if any of you like a little bit of story with it, but the first one's pretty cool, and they all have been so far. So let's go ahead and go to the first level here real quick and kind of just show you a little bit what it's about. So here we are. Now, my first impressions of this game was that this game was incredibly easy, right? I mean, here I am. I have my little trusty shotgun. I'm blowing up boxes. I'm blowing up chests. I'm jumping. I'm getting bombs. What are bombs for? Bombs are to basically blow up these little concrete-looking boulders. If you kind of have to get them out of the way for whatever reason. A little bit of puzzle, but not really. I can't really call it any kind of puzzle elements, at least not that I've found yet. But you might have to blow up a block or two to get to a certain area. You get these gold nuggets, which then you can then go ahead and find a shop, and at the shop you can, it's kind of like randomly, again, roguelike elements kind of randomly generated what you can buy there, what you can't buy there. It's going to be different most of the time. Some levels give you those little bonuses. This one was find X amount of golden nuggets. I'm going to go ahead and bomb that to get that box. I got the ice staff. So there's little items you can get here, which again, I have the ice staff here. So now I have these little ice things. Now, a cool thing about roguelike games in general is that they don't really tell you what's happening, right? They just kind of say, oh, here's an item, have fun. Which is kind of what I like. I don't really like a lot of hand-holding. Now, of course, you can go to wiki pages, things like that, to kind of find the information, but I think it's fun being able to just kind of experiment and find things on your own. You might see a item that you've never seen before, and it's always kind of keeps it fresh, and I think increases the playability a lot. Which is always a good thing. Especially if we're buying this for value, which I'm always looking for that value. So let's go ahead and check out the shop. I'm not going to be able to afford anything. So you can see a level up costs 600. I believe those are speed, ammo, 150. Get out now. So as I was about to get to, before this so quickly did it, is your time. If you take too much time, there's these little ghosts on the outskirts of the map. There they are. That will start to basically come at you, and you will eventually die to them. As far as I can tell, they cannot be killed. So, yeah, that's not good. So as you progress, you'll see that you have to get through basically 10 levels, then you'll get a boss, and then you'll be able to get to the next zone. And obviously, there's 99 levels total to get to the end. Each area has its own little lore outposts that you can find and get, as we saw earlier. Which is cool though, because again, it's procedurally procedurally generated, so you don't really know kind of what you're getting into. If anything, I can't even jump properly. Oh, there we go. And that did absolutely nothing. So yeah, so you have these little like portals that you can go through, and then as you go through the levels, you'll find different types of zones, or I should say different types of doors that you may or may not want to go through. It's hard to guarantee getting any of these because, well, again, it's all procedurally based. There's also these little umbrellas that that I found that you can take an umbrella and it will basically put you far ahead in the game. It's only, oh shit, get out of here. So far it's only, man, I cannot make that jump. So far it's only been on certain, it's only been on like the first zone and the second zone, but potentially maybe it'll put you through even past that, I'm not sure. There we go. So Casino Inferno. You have this ability to, I don't think I'm able to get at that. Let's just go in the casino. Gambling. I'm just a loser. As you can see, you're like, oh, well, why don't you keep gambling? Well, mainly because I don't want that to happen. So now I'm stuck trying to get out of here with no... I need to get up there to get that damn key before I can progress out of the level. Oh! That did absolutely nothing. Oh, son of a bitch. But yeah, so as you can see, this game can get very upsetting very quickly. So again, my first impressions were, hey, this game's fucking easy. Yeah, I'm just gonna, let's see if I can slow it, looks like. I don't think I can kill it. Slowed a lot. This Ice Lance. Die, you bloody ghosts. I like it's cool how there's like different like casinos there's or shops, and then other ones you will, I think it's like a red type door, or it looks like it's kind of like a door to hell. It shows you, and then you can get to the lore, which is really cool. To menu. Let's see. You can always look at stats. Yeah, I'm not very good at this game, as I said earlier. Reset game. You could always reset game. Not too sure why you'd want to do that, but I mean, maybe people who want like hardcore challenges. Let's go ahead and try the major out. So he's got this machine gun, which is pretty sweet. She might be like, oh, machine gun, that's OP, eh? Takes quite a few shots sometimes to kill your opposition, so not as OP as you would think. I think it's pretty sweet how he has 6 health, but... And also, one notice about these bombs is, man, these things either, come in spades or you can't find them for the life of you. As you kind of get further, they become more and more important. And if you don't have any, you're going to be in bad shape. On top of, they go pretty quickly once you start to actually use them sparingly. If you just use one just for maybe a gold nugget, that might be a little bit risky compared to using it simply for, you know, actually being able to complete the level. So here's another one of these random doors that'll like give you different types of outcomes here. So let's go ahead and jump in there instead. I've had these random doors put me in the same like level 1, just a different layout. I've had these doors put me in freaking level 7 from level 1, and so now we're on level 6. I personally haven't really been oh shit. I haven't really been a big fan of wanting to do these doors, simply because they usually don't end well for me, and I prefer to get as much money and experience, and not necessarily experience, but the ability to maybe get to a shop to actually do something productive rather than just rushing to the end. Also, to be honest, I haven't really, it's been extremely hard to get to these shops and to actually buy stuff of note. Again, like a lot of procedural based games, roguelike games, there's a lot of kind of luck to your runs. You know, you kind of have to hope that you get some good drops, or you get that opportunity to be at a, oh, look at that huge stash right there. You get the opportunity to have a shop that has a level up, or you have a shop that has some increased damage, or, you know, increased range, or increased attack speed, or whatever. Or you find, like you saw that last one when I was the magician, I was able to find the ice pick, or the ice lance, whatever that was called. It's very interesting. Man, this is giving me all the goodies. Some people might not like the fact that there's not that much music going on in the background. It's more or less an ambiance. I actually like it. I think it really it puts you in the mood. I don't know if that's the best way to say it, but you know, you kind of hear like things talking in the background, and it's very, very dramatic. I kind of like it. Let's see if we can't. So we don't want to buy a damn bomb. We got 20 of those. We can actually buy one of these though. Buy. Just not gonna buy. Well, I've never had this happen before. There we go. Interesting. Apparently sometimes you just jump and take it. Well, let's see if we can accomplish anything else here. I don't think there's anything else up there. I think I came from there, so yeah, let's go ahead and continue on our journey. Like I said earlier, you're able to get sometimes these areas that give you special bonus missions to kind of up your score. These roguelike games are big on this whole like idea of scores and stuff. I've never been a fan of that sort of thing, because I mean, yeah, there's always scoreboards and leaderboards and stuff, but in reality, I really don't care what my score is. I just want to win. I just want to enjoy the ride. So it doesn't bother me that much. Maybe if you guys are a big fan of high scores, it's a different story, but 'tis my opinion. The game itself is killer fun, though. Killer fun. Some people might have an issue with the fact that it's, again, like most roguelike games, the combat itself is very simple, I guess you could call it. Simple, plain. There's really not much going on. You're pretty much just auto-attacking most things. Really, the only other kind of combat comes really in boss fights, where you're more or less evading. I personally like it when you start to throw in different characters. So they kind of all play different, which adds to the replayability, as well as different items, different skills that you can actually get. I don't think I've actually had a skill on screen yet, but as you can see in this corner, I have this QLB. If I get a skill, I can actually use it. Usually they're all sort of the same thing, as far as they're all like, oh, kill all baddies on screen or whatever. It's pretty much the same, but it's always fun. have to admit, the game that did that best was really Risk of Rain. I mean, that game did a really good job of being able to basically say, all right, here's a new character with a completely different, you know, outfit of weapons, and here you go. And then on top of that, they're like, here's a bunch of different items which you will get on each playthrough, but each play is going to completely change your, you know, way through. So you might have one playthrough that was awesome, and then with one character, and the next playthrough with that character sucked, but would have been awesome hypothetically with a different character. I think Risk of Rain did the best job at that, and I love that game to pieces. But this game's a little bit easier, a little bit more, I think, user friendly, a little bit more. I don't know if I want to say fast paced, but kind of just play this game for 20 minutes, laugh a little bit, enjoy myself, and then get on with my day. Let's go ahead and try. What does it say? Don't go anywhere. Days somewhere. Oh, this is one of the nice little features of the game where you can go ahead. Get the good old lore there. All right, get out of here. We're almost on this boss fight. I don't know if I kind of like scammed this boss or whatnot, but obviously a lot easier. Oh shit, with the major here. Yeah, there you go. Who knows? I got this purple orb, and he's kind of just attacking with me there. It's pretty cool. Got some heart. Now my heart's up to. Wow, my score was much better. Oh, because I skipped a lot this time, obviously. Go ahead and start next level. So yeah, pretty sweet game again. The thing is, as you can see, they're introducing traps, and as you get farther in, you're gonna have more hard obstacles you will have to face. Die. But yeah, it's a hell of a fun game. Pretty hard, so if you're looking for a challenge, definitely check it out. You will not be sad at all, as I'm trying to avoid being impaled here. Oh, freaking spiders. Yeah. Anyways, 99 levels to hell, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Obviously, the harder it's going to be for me to continue to progress. Also, it's you can't really pick and choose what you end up getting. There are some stations where you'll be able to pick which item you want to buy, but the fact that it's pretty much random, it really allows for a lot of replayability. And not only that, but a lot of different classes have kind of different synergies with certain items, which is also something that I like a lot about this game. So there I have a chance to detonate an enemy on hit. Or what is it, on death, something like that. So now I have two little piggy banks there, and they do stack, which is nice. So if you can get some of the more powerful items, you might be able to, you know, become a little bit more powerful. But again, it's all a big time race to kind of get to the point where you can actually win the game. These are little shrines that are very cheaper, but they have to like put little. They're kind of like little mini games almost, but really they end up only being usually spawn imps. Let's go ahead and see if we can do it. Oh, nope. That one is actually just basically gives you a half, like 50